Welcome again, YouTube, to the wonderfully battle-torn beaches of beautiful sunny Karg Island, or however the hell you pronounce it. See, I was thinking of how annoying this game can be recently. You get a lot of people who really haven't played much Battlefield. I mean, I'm a Bad Company 2 veteran. Spent way too much time in that game. But now you're getting a lot of people who either just killing time until Modern Warfare 3 come out, or have just kind of grown tired of the whole Call of Duty rigmarole over the last few years, and are maybe just trying something new. And honestly, it can be pretty easy to get frustrated at these people, because, yeah, it's a shooting game, but with a much greater emphasis on objective play and team play. It's not even close to being the exact same thing. And so, like I said, it's easy to get frustrated with them. It's easy just to sort of yell, scream, and holler when they do something that doesn't make much sense or that just really pisses you off. I mean, last night I was playing as a medic, and I was just following around this guy who was playing assault but just would not throw down. Sorry, he was playing support, but he just would not throw down ammo to save his life. He just had no freaking clue how to do it. I was just running around shooting him with my pistol, just trying to get his attention, but no. And yes, it's easy to get angry. But I was thinking to myself, this is a learning process, and I'm a huge fan of learning. I'm just always in support of learning more. You can never have too much information, as far as I'm concerned. And no, I'm just getting frustrated at these people because they haven't learned something yet. Now, of course, let's say I run into somebody who's high-leveled and still has no idea how to play this game, a couple weeks down the road. Yeah, then my anger, I think, would be pretty justified. But at this point, no. There's a lot of learning going on. A lot of people are just jumping into these games for the first time. And, it's my job here to sort of support them. I mean, they're, jumping into this hobby that I've enjoyed for quite a while already. I should be excited that more people are doing it. And I should be supportive of their efforts and trying to help. I mean, hopefully some of the stuff I talk about here will be kind of helpful to somebody somewhere. It's my job here. I want people to learn, because the more they learn, the better they play. The more fun I end up having with them. Unless, of course, they're on the enemy team. In that case, they can all be a bunch of terrible noobs who just get horribly crushed. Of course, I talk about people being noobs when I get the side of my head blasted off by a guy who is in vastly superior position than me. Oh well. Anyways, but the reason I talk about learning is I just sort of understand that, I'm learning this game too. There are some major changes in it. I mean, first of all, there's the introduction of jets. And I'll tell you right now, I cannot fly jets worth crap. Hell, I don't think I even have a single point as a jet pilot yet. Now, the helicopters, those were changed up a little bit in terms of controls, but I've gotten them to the point where I can do pretty well with it, and I've unlocked enough new weapons and perks to make it considerably more lethal than when you start out. But no, for me, this game is a learning process too. Granted, not so much as the people who are coming from Call of Duty, but I've got a lot to catch up on. I mean, the physics are altered a little bit. I mean, the way hit detection works, because the character models are so much smaller than they were in Bad Company. I mean, learning really to aim surprisingly different in this game. I mean, especially sniping. I mean, sniping was so much easier in the previous one, at least I think it was. So I'm having to learn that as well. Like I said, jets, all just the new perks and attachments, and how just little things you can do. I mean, the fact that it used to be vehicles, you had one slot for your vehicle perk. Now every vehicle has 3, and just figuring out all these combinations, it's, I'm adapting to it almost as much as everyone else. I got a little bit of advantage, but hey, I'm trying my best here. And it's not just a matter of this game. I mean, I'm very new at commentary. This is my 5th or so video overall that I've uploaded. Heck, I'm not new at that either. I've got to learn it. Makes you almost wonder, are there seasoned commentators who've listened to this thinking, what the hell is this guy doing? He has no idea what the fuck is going on. He shouldn't even be trying. That wouldn't surprise me if there's some people who thought that listening to here, but like I said, everyone's got to start somewhere. And a lot of people, this is their first real go-around with Battlefield. So you got to be patient with it. They got to know how to really approach this game. So I guess I'll try to give a few quick tips for people if you are one of those folks who are starting out, or heck, maybe you'll learn something you just never really realized. I mean, main thing to remember is, well, let's talk about really good class setups here, like for your squad. Look at your squad when you're starting in match. What are they? If you're gonna notice a lot in this match, engineers up the wazoo. In some maps, that's very appropriate. Very vehicle-heavy maps, you want a lot of engineers. If the enemy team is running a lot of vehicles, you want a lot of engineers. I mean, especially in a situation like this, where I'm playing against a pretty competent team, I'm expecting to die relatively frequently. And considering that, I'm okay not having a bunch of support people in the match. Because, support, absolutely necessary if you're constantly in a situation where you're going to be running out of ammo. But when you're facing a good team who's going to be killing you, well, then you don't need to worry about it so much, because you're just going to get more ammo when you bite the dust. But, like I said, so in a match where maybe you have more of an advantage, or if there's greater emphasis on infantry, you're definitely going to want to support in there. And, even if you're not that great a shooter player, you don't have the best reflexes, their helicopter just crashes. I always just love seeing a vehicle just crash randomly. It's fun. But anyways, like I said, even if you're someone who's not really good at the whole shooting mechanics, I mean, support is a very, very good option for you. Because first of all, your team's constantly going to be using ammo. So, that's a lot of points you can get right there. I mean, you get access to the C4, which, of course, you don't need to aim quite as well as a rocket launcher. Just find a good place to hunker down. Enemy drives by, plop some C4 on them, or heck, if you're by a choke point, throw the C4 down there ahead of time, wait for them to drive by, boom, set it off. Of course, now I don't have the best gun skills. Lay your butt down, slap the bipod on there, and boom, you really no longer have to worry about recoil. You can just go set up in a good high traffic area, lay some ammo into them. Even if you aren't necessarily killing them, you're going to get a lot of kill assists, a lot of suppression bonuses, and no doubt a few kills here and there as well. So, I mean, that's one thing to definitely consider. Then, of course, there's the medic, which, honestly, I'm finding kind of hard to play as in this game. I mean, yeah, you can constantly heal and revive people, but at least on a personal level, I'm very confident in my gun skills. But for some reason, I'm having a hard time adapting to the assault rifles in this game. I really don't know why I'm having that issue, but I am, and it's definitely affecting my gameplay. So I don't know, just for some reason I'm finding much more luck with the carbines, the snipers, and to a lesser extent the LMGs. And really right now I'd say recon and engineer is where it's at for me. Of course, speaking of recon, I've really been having a lot of fun with it in this game, because the motion sensor, you have to be more strategic with it than the ones in the old in Bad Company 2, because those you just threw out, and your whole team could see pretty much everything that was going on within that area. This is much more centralized, because you have to set it down, and so I've been just finding it really fun. Set it up by the objective, and almost running around within that area like a madman, knowing that I have the upper hand on whoever I run across. I think that's a great way to play recon in this. And then, of course, there's also the mobile spawn point, which, oh my god. I think I'll have to post up a video of Grand Bazaar where it just shows how effective the mobile spawn point can be. Anyways, so I hope you learned something here. If you're playing support, drop ammo. Playing assault, drop ammo. While playing medic, gotta use the healing kit. Playing recon, use that motion sensor. Play engineer, shoot the tanks. Alright, more later. Adios. Bye-bye.